Chapter 5. A Forest Bedroom. I wasn't at all equipped to spend a night in the wilds of the forest. Anastasia put me to bed in some kind of cave hollowed out of the ground. Exhausted after my wearying trek, I soon fell fast asleep. When I woke up, I felt a sense of bliss and comfort, as though I were lying in a magnificently comfortable bed. The cave or dugout was spacious, the floor covered with small, feathery cedar twigs and dried grass, which filled the surrounding space with a fragrant aroma. As I stretched out and spread my limbs, one hand touched a furry pelt, and I determined at once that Anastasia must be something of a hunter. I moved closer to the pelt, pressing my back to its warmth, and decided to have another little snooze. Anastasia was standing near the entranceway to my forest bedroom. Noticing I was awake, she said at once, "May this day come to you with blessings, Vladimir, and I invite you in turn to greet it with your blessing. Only please do not be frightened." Then she clapped her hands, and all at once the pelt— I was horror-struck at the realization that this was no pelt. Out of the cave, a huge bear began to gingerly crawl. Receiving a pat of approval from Anastasia, the bear licked her hand and began lumbering off into the forest. It turned out that she had placed some belladonna herbs by my head and made the bear lie down next to me so I wouldn't get cold. She herself had curled up outdoors in front of the entranceway. "Now how could you do such a thing to me, Anastasia? He could have torn me to shreds or crushed me to death." "First of all, it is not a he, but a she-bear. She could not possibly have done anything to harm you," Anastasia responded. "She is very obedient. She really enjoys it when I give her tasks to carry out. She never even budged the whole night. Just nuzzled her nose up to my legs and kept blissfully still. She was so happy. Only she did give a little shudder whenever you waved your arms about in your sleep and slapped her backside.